Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.
Hey Indianapolis, it's time for another exciting episode of Real Scene TV.
I'm John.
I'm Danielle.
And we are back on the couch.
And I'm so happy to be here. So Real Scene had the pleasure of being on the Pickle Peddler on our last episode, but you and I actually missed out, but it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got to see the episode, of course, and Mindy especially looked like she had a lot of fun on there.
Yes, she did.
Wink, wink. But Rupert watched the episode, and he was excited because he's going to go on the Pickle Peddler, and he tweeted them and said how excited he was to go.
I used to love Rupert on Survivor. I actually watched him when he was on the original show, and he's a Hoosier native, and we lived away, so we were really cheering for him. So thanks for being a fan, Rupert.
Well, that was last episode. Let's check out what's going on tonight's episode.
What is the deal?
I'm at Tow Yard Brewing Company, downtown Indianapolis, sampling some beers, trying some food, and also get to see where all the magic happens. And then follow me over to Barrio, the taco and tequila bar, where we're gonna eat some good food and drink some tequila. Arriba!
I'm here at the Acoustic Live Challenge talking to some of the amazing semifinalists. Today, I'm walking around downtown Indianapolis with money, trying to figure out who's got talent.
All that plus tickets to see the Sick Puppies at the Vogue Theater.
Real Scene TV starts now.
Closed captioning brought to you by Pearl Street Pizzeria and Pub. Handmade pizzas, sandwiches, and salads using the best ingredients. Great local brews on tap for every palate. Cozy dining in the heart of downtown. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. All right, I'm not a comedian, but neither are these indie celebs, at least full-time anyway. Scott Long's third annual Indie Celeb Comedy Stand-Up Show was at Crackers in Broad Ripple.
If I become a free agent, which it looks like it's going to happen, old Griggs isn't a big fan of old Pat. I think I'm out of here, and I don't want to do that. I want to live in Indianapolis. He said, well, if you're being serious, let me lay some things out to you. He said, so this is the money you just made, right? We'll circle it. He had like a dry erase board. He said, this is where you're at. If you come work for us, we're just going to take a nice trip right down here. It was a lot of fun. I was so happy that Scott Long and I could finally link up. In years past, he's done it whenever I was out of town or I was at work. So it was a lot of fun. It was a learning experience, and it was so much fun to listen to like Pete the Planner just absolutely dominate. He was so funny, and Mark and Tracy and Jake and everybody that's been up has been so fantastic. So it's been a fun night.
I did television for years, but this is such a different animal. I really just sort of wanted to see, I've had people tell me I'm funny, in different situations, but this is a whole nother animal. So I want to see, am I funny? Do I really think what I think is funny to other people? And with a live audience, going to let you know immediately whether what you said is funny or not.
John Starks will play the ball in from the side. He gets it into Patrick Ewing. My God, what an ugly human being that is. Ewing puts the ball on the floor. He drives down the middle of the lane. He gets by Antonio Davis right to the rim. He misses a layup. A 7-foot man misses a 6-inch shot. What a loser. Well, I didn't myself, so I felt pretty good about it. I'm under no illusion. I'm not a comic, but it's something I've always wanted to try. And getting up there for 10 or 15 minutes made me appreciate what these real comedians do for a living. I thought it went okay, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was kind of exhilarating to get up there and do it and not fail miserably. But it did give me a renewed appreciation for what the real professionals do.
Well, I'd just like to say that I think that this needs to be resolved diplomatically, and I'd like to lead that effort. And I'd like to lead that effort with love and hugs and kisses.
I get several things out of it because I get to make people laugh, which is something I've always loved to do. My mother said I never meet a stranger, so I've always tried to make people feel comfortable and try to engage in conversations ever since I was a little kid. And when I used to imitate my third grade teacher, I made people laugh. So the fact that I can still do that now as an adult makes me feel great. And the fact that the money raised from tonight goes to Wounded Warriors and other charities, that's the best of both worlds, where you can make somebody laugh, make somebody feel good, and you can help out a worthy cause.
And I'm like, wow, man, I got to ask you, you're such a bright guy. How'd you wind up here? He's like, well, fair question, Scott. I had a little conflict with my parents, and I chopped him up with an axe.
I don't know if anyone's ever dropped a bombshell like that on you, but you got to think quickly. And the best I could come up with is, well, I'm sure if your parents were alive, they'd be glad to see you got your education. Do not kill me.
It's kind of like a safe place for local celebrities to do stand-up, and the energy's beautiful, and people are all on board of, hey, this is a great vibe, and I think it's great that they're doing what they do. We're going to give some money to Wounded Warrior Project and some money to an organization that's trying to create more security here in Broad Ripple. Next year when we do it, you gotta come. I'm just going to tell you right now, you're blowing it if you don't.
Indianapolis is becoming a hub for local breweries. Tow Yard in downtown is one of the newest.
Not only is this place excellent to get a beer or two, but you also have a really wide variety of foods here. Tell me a little bit about your menu.
Well, we wanted to try to get globally influenced menu items while using Southern influences and all my influences from my travels around the world.
Now, there's one unique item on the menu here, and it's alligator, and it was very good.
Well, I just wanted to bring something new to Indianapolis, something that was near and dear to my heart, and kind of, educate the people about it. You don't have to be afraid of it. It's a great protein. It's a great mild taste to it.
So if you need some good munchy food after drinking a couple of beers, tell me a little bit about your meat dish.
Oh, we call it the Mooresville Viking. We actually put green onion brats, 2 of them. And you get some pickled vegetables and some cheeses and breads on there as well, and some mustards. And it's basically our little charcuterie plate for you. The Prohibition's our highest selling sandwich. We basically use pecan wood to smoke the brisket. It's a fattier meat when you use harder wood. And it's just a great sandwich, really nice baguette on there. It's all great. You can taste every element on each sandwich, the bread, the tomatoes, everything's fresh. We source all of our ingredients every day. So, everything you see in our deli cases or that are on your sandwiches, we get them every day brought to the restaurant. So these are our beer can wings. Essentially what we do is we brine them overnight in the golden ale. We bake them off in the oven, and then we finish them on the grill to a crispy state, and all of the sauces are made in-house for those as well.
A lot of great dishes, too, to have on your patio. I mean, you have the whole entire brewery kind of open, and that really makes it nice as well.
Our head brewer, Bradley Zimmerman, he spent the last 8 years brewing out in Seattle. And out in Seattle, they invented the West Coast style IPA. And so when he came back here, he decided to bring that style with him. And so because of that, a lot of Tow Yard beer is very hop forward. A lot of what we do is very, very focused on citrus and orchard fruits as far as our hop profile goes. Exactly. It's delicious, and that's what we're all about.
How many beers do you have here total?
Currently, we have 5 beers right now.
So, what's your favorite beer? What do you like? Or I guess I should ask, what does everybody like? What's the most popular?
Right now, it's the Goldie Hops, our American-style golden ale. Personally, my favorite beer is the one that's in my hand. Whatever I happen to be drinking. Right now, it's the Horsepower Double Pale Ale. So the idea behind that is it's the alcohol of an IPA, but the hops, IBUs, if you will, of a pale ale. Very fun to drink. It's a good one. It'll sneak up on you, though.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to go try me some beer. So I've really enjoyed myself tonight here at Tow Yard Brewing Company, downtown Indianapolis. I'm going to finish up my alligator, my Prohibition sandwich, and we're going to head up to the northeast side for some tequila and tacos. Arriba!
After the third tequila, things get clearer.
All right, so we're here at Barrio, and that is Spanish for a neighborhood. I'm here with Colin, and he runs this place. So Colin, tell me a little about it.
Well, it's a great place to come and check out some bands. It's very colorful, live, bright, vibrant. We've got a great atmosphere and a whole bunch going on. On Mondays, we have our Margarita Mondays with karaoke. And on Tuesdays, we have our Taco Tuesday with 2 for $3 tacos. Then on Wednesdays, we also have our Ladies Night, where we've got great specials on some of our awesome wine. And then Thursdays is Sin Night, where we've got all of our industry people that come in and get some really good deals on, the late night stuff. And then Fridays, we have Country Fridays and Latin Saturdays.
And is there some salsa dancing with Saturdays?
There is. We have some salsa lessons on Saturdays, followed by a Latin DJ, which we will take you into the evening.
People can really sign up, come here, drink, eat really good food, and learn how to salsa dance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a fee?
There's not. It's open to the public.
Now that's special. That's really cool. Well, I am really excited to hear about all your dishes.
So am I.
Tell me about them.
Well, we try to go pretty contemporary with our street tacos. We use fresh, bold flavors. We've got quesadillas, burritos, salads. So one of my signature dishes is a skirt steak verde, which is our marinated skirt steak. It gets grilled to order and has a grilled zucchini, squash, bell pepper relish on the side of it. And then it gets accompanied by a mango pineapple relish, and then that charred garlic apple pepper puree. It's awesome. It's got sweet, it's got heat. It's what a steak lover is gonna come here for. I'll put it up against Ruth's Chris steak any day. So we've got just a variety of fun shareable dishes, like our flight of salsa, which has 4 different salsas on it. Some of the most popular things are like our floppy donkey, which is a loaded burrito. It's got beans, rice, your choice of protein, fresh guacamole, lettuce, pico. I just try to do a fusion of what Indiana has to offer for produce and local meats and stuff like that. So just try to combine some of the Latin American Mexican flavors with what we do in Indiana, and it comes out with Barrio food. So.
How many different salsas do you have? Because I love salsa and mixed drinks. This is where you come to just, pick out on chips and salsa.
We've got 4 different types of salsa, the rojo, the verde, a mango, and then our house salsa. And I also do a really spicy apple pepper, roasted garlic, charred jalapeno salsa that's got like that heat that you're looking for if somebody wants that heat. So there's a wide variety of flavors, nice and sweet things, and then totally burn your face off kind of hot things too. So
if I were to come in here with a group of 4 ladies, we're having drinks.
You'd sit at the chef's tables. We've got a 2 deuces right on top of the kitchen that you can interact with me. I can feed you food. You're right in the mix of everything, and it's just an awesome place to sit. You can still enjoy the venue, kind of watch all the servers do their stuff, and then get fed by me personally. So.
Food, nightlife, events, and charity, Real Scene TV has it all. To catch up on past episodes and segments, go to realscenetv.com.
When we come back, we hear great local music and we find out if Indy's got talent. Don't go anywhere.
Equipment for RSTV provided in part by Roberts Everything Photo, Everything Imaging.
They have battled it out for 2 months throughout the first round, and the time is now to find out who the 4 will be in the finals for the Acoustic Live Challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for being a part of the Acoustic Live Challenge. Make some noise for James Wilkerson and Patrick Armstrong.
The sign, it's bigger than it used to be. Suddenly.
This is always one of my favorite venues to play. I really like the events Rob puts on. He does a good job. He does a lot for local music. It's fun being able to play your own original music and have an audience actually listen to it. So yeah, it's a nice event. There's a lot of good musicians and always a good crowd. So.
Faint heart beating below the cedar boards.
Gave me the opportunity to come back. I think Rob liked what I did. I tend to play kind of more intimate songs, so the crowd is usually attentive listeners.
Just sit around here in sorrow. Zodiac man comes to find humorism in his mind. He makes all the stars align. So what's your sign?
A few years ago when we did Acoustic Live Challenge, they kind of constructively criticized, performance and audience interaction and songwriting, and that's all kind of helped me throughout the years, and I decided to come back and give it another shot again.
I'm a mess. I hate to confess that I worry about things that won't be.
For the songs to be recognized and for them to be relatable to people, at least in the first round, is huge.
Timing is everything. See me up for the cold weather.
Well, it's an old school style loop pedal, all analog and all organic instruments. So I normally start with a drum beat, maybe add in some guitars, and then just kind of go from there and expand on the song. Just trying to keep it fluid and different at the end from where it is at the beginning. And it's just I think of it as like building a song from the ground up. I love Rob Snodgrass. I think he's a great guy, and the events. It's a great event. It's not full bands. It's not electric guitars and wild guitar solos. It's acoustic. It's from the soul. It's songwriting, and I think that it being more of a songwriting type of, I think it's fantastic. For Indiana music.
Make it up as you go, hoping not to walk down the wrong path.
This is a lot of fun. I really appreciate all the support for original music. There's a lot of really good original bands in Indianapolis, and people really just need to go out and experience that. They had said to really pay attention to when your ups and downs are and really try to peak towards the end, which I thought was really good advice. And then they also were talking about making sure that you make a lot of really good pictures and stories and things in your lyrics that are really relatable. I really like that feedback. I think the prizes are really neat this year, and it'd just be kind of a cool pelt on the wall to say that that we got to move on and took it down. But there's a lot of stiff competition, so we'll see what happens.
Welcome to this world.
We've had a great prize package of cash, studio mastering, guitars, picks, a whole nice little prize package for the artists. This year we've had some amazing acts. We had 35 acts total who performed throughout a 3-month process to find out who's going to be the Acoustic Live Challenge champion. It's all original music. We've had a slew of great acts this year take the main stage here at the 247 Sky Bar. If you'd like to see who won the Acoustic Live Challenge this year, go to the acousticlivechallenge.com.
The Indiana State Fair started this week, and people travel from all across the state to enter the talent competitions for their shot at prizes and stardom. It's kind of like Indiana's version of America's Got Talent. Well, in honor of this esteemed pastime, we decided to hit the streets of Indianapolis to ask, what's your talent? Let's see what TJ found on the city streets.
We're downtown Indianapolis on a circle. We're gonna find out today who's got talent for the cash. We're with Real Scene TV. You wanna show us your talent for $1?
You're designed like a winter flake, magnificent beauty only God could create. A woman designed to flow inside my life like a gentle breeze. See, you set my soul in and my heart at ease. And I ponder of your disguise, from a beauty that you unwillingly yet cannot hide. Because inside my eyes, you flicker just like a firefly. It's called one of a kind.
Oh, that was awesome! We're gonna give him $1 for that. We're with Real Scene TV. You wanna show us your talent for $1?
Don't wanna lose this relationship. You gotta stay strong. Ooh, oh, you gotta sing inside of the fussing and the fighting and the cussing. But I love you. You love me too. I did you wrong. I did you right. I take you back. You take me back.
That was awesome! Thank you. Woo! That was awesome. That's dollar worthy. Thank you.
Papa Willie.
Okay, yes, cool. Woo! Thank you. I think that's $1 worthy.
I'm chilling here in Indy, sitting here wishing I could get a little bit of money so I can begin my funny because
It's about to get real. Now I got these mad skills. I'm on the mic. I'm about to drop the bombs that make it kill.
Get your dollar. Thank you.
You ever wake up in a place where you ain't lay your head? Like, is this real? Is this a dream? Is this a movie, man? Can someone wake me up? Yeah, cut, because this ain't my home. I saw it all transform, and it's difficult in different strokes, drowning in the sea of life, wishing we could see a light, wishing I could see inside the light so I could see a life. Make it right or seeing sights, rather dream and beat the night than sink into a silent night. Eventually, we lose the time.
Ooh, that was awesome. Thank you.
You must have been a beautiful baby. You must have been a fashionable gal. $1?
$1.
Thanks for the $1.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Okay. Awesome. Yay!
I got an odd talent.
Thank you. All right. Woo! Do it. Chuck.
What's the what?
What's your talent?
My salad.
Talent.
My salad.
Talent.
My talent, I like to dance.
Let me see. Yay! Woo! We just gave our last dollar away. We just saw all the talent in Indianapolis. He chugged. I think I might chug. I think I can do that too. I'm gonna do my talent, and I'm not even gonna charge Jason $1. These guys are out of here. I'm out of dollars, guys. They don't know. I'm out of dollars. Woo! Indianapolis does have talent.
Thanks, Indianapolis, for showing us your talents, but we aren't done yet. After the break, we're finally going to give away those tickets to see the Sick Puppies.
Clothing for Real Scene TV, brought to you by Plato's Closet. Visit us on East 96th Street in Fishers.
Thanks for watching another episode of Real Scene TV.
And when we come back in 2 weeks, we'll be filling you in on what Team Real Scene is doing right here in Indianapolis. But we can't forget about the tickets, right? We've got to figure out how to give those away.
Absolutely. To win tickets to see the Sick Puppies at the Vogue Theater, go to our Facebook page and tell us what your talent is. We'll pick a winner at random. Good luck.
See you soon. Good night.
Wait, what puppies are they again? Sick puppies? The Sick Puppies?
Bye.
What up? Always got to have the last word, this one.
Yep.
Always got to have the last word.
I was so good. Ah! That's how we drink in Belgium. It's called the Belgium dip.
I'm not trying to put pressure on you on the couch. That's awkward. Hey, I didn't get to finish my joke. Hey, I didn't get to. That felt weird.
Boom, shakalaka.
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.